Tito Ortiz remains one of the few fighters of his generation who's still competing in MMA, and that's not stopping, at least anytime soon. The 44-year-old former UFC world champion recently signed with Combate Americas and is being targeted to make his promotional debut later this year in October against WWE star Alberto Del Rio. The signing with Combate Americas surprised many, as Ortiz had announced retirement last November following his first-round knockout win over longtime nemesis Chuck Liddell. Many factors contributed to Ortiz's comeback and continuation of his historic MMA career. Family, health, time left in his athletic form and a call to former rival Randy Couture all played a factor in his return. "I'm feeling great and I'm able to do it physically and mentally, and I think that has huge value to it, but I love the sport, I love training, I love seeing how my body forms from the beginning to the end of camp," Ortiz said in a recent interview with MMA Fighting. "After my last fight with Chuck Liddell, I went from being in okay shape to being in the type of shape that I was in when I was 23 years old. People see the weigh-ins and every time my body structure is almost the same, and it's just because of how hard I push myself. But you have to be in the right mind space, you have to be in a positive environment because it helps us fighters compete. But really, I'm just happy, I'm content, I like to get in the gym and train, I like to push myself. After the Chuck fight, I came to this fork on the road of which way I go right now. Do I go in the business stuff and make decent money, or do I go the other way and do something that I love, and still do the business stuff, but do the thing that I love and get in shape and compete?" I had to call Randy Couture and ask him the same question, "When you were 43 years old, what made you want to come back?" And he said, "Well, Tito, I really felt like I wasn't done, I felt like I could give so much more, and that's all he had to tell me, and I was in. My mentality, my mindset, my body, my life, the people surrounding me, the positive reinforcement I get, all that motivates me and inspires me, because I don't want to look back when I'm 50 years old and wish I would have continued fighting when I was 44, so I can end it on my own note, the way I want it. This is the first of my 2 fights with Combate Americas and I may walk away after that, but right now I'm motivated, I want to compete." When Combate came to me and offered me Alberto Del Rio, I thought they were kidding, I thought it was a joke, but they put their money where their mouth was, and now it's all about the fight.